So now that we know what a stellar lumen is, guys, let's talk about a sister currency to the lumen, XRP. We're going to talk about what it is and where we think the future price predictions are going to go. Hello all and welcome back to the channel. I am the Real Bearded Businessman. I really hope that all of your investing journeys are a happy and healthy one. And thanks for checking out the channel if you're brand new. Like we talked about in the Stellar Lumen video, I'll throw the link up there in the card. We talked about what the lumen was, what it operates on, and where we think the price is going to go, or at least where I think the price is going to go. And I decided, hey, this is probably a good opportunity to talk about, well, what I call its sister currency, the XRP. So essentially, the XRP runs on the Ripple network, and it was actually started by some of the same folks that started the lumen. So. But yeah, so while you're watching, guys, don't forget to go down there in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about the XRP. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Where do you think the price is going to go? Let me know down below. So just like the lumen, this currency, the XRP, was founded in 2014. And once again, Jed McCaleb was involved, one of the same guys that started the lumen. And the XRP, though, is the native asset on the Ripple platform. I know a lot of people out there are looking to try to figure out what the Ripple platform is. There's a lot of search history and a lot of search volume out there for it. So, but yeah, so just like most of these cryptos, the Ripple or the Ripple platform incorporates a blockchain technology for its ledger and cross-border payment system. Very similar to how some of the other ones work. But yeah, so some of the common questions that I've been seeing, and I know I've been asked some of these as well, is so how does Ripple work, right? So, honestly, so I know in doing a lot of my research that the jury is still out, as I like to say, on whether or not the Ripple is a true blockchain or not technology. Some say it is, some say it's not, and they all have reasons as to why it is or it isn't. This is just one personal opinion. To me, it's a blockchain technology. And maybe I just don't understand blockchain enough to know the difference, but to me, it's a blockchain technology. So that's the way I like to think about it. But you're going to find plenty of articles out there that say, no, it's not a blockchain. It's a whole different thing and all that other stuff. So just know that that's out there. There is a difference of opinion here. So, but yeah, so, what's interesting is unlike the Bitcoin, there is no way to mine XRP. That's one of the big things that I wanted to make sure I highlighted here. So all the XRP tokens or coins, however you want to refer to them, they've all been established and accounted for, right? So there is no new coins that can be found or discovered or mined. So, so in XRP's case, right, so Ripple owns all the servers that the transactions run on, right? So where Bitcoin is more decentralized as far as it's on many different servers, you don't necessarily know who the owner is. XRP, you know that when you're buying XRP, you're buying something on the Ripple, and you know it's going to be on a Ripple server. So I don't know if that changes what you guys think about when you purchase something like that, but that's just something else to consider. So one of the major selling points that even got American Express interested was that the transaction speeds of the XRP were faster than Bitcoin. And so then they also added in the XVIA system, which enabled them to connect two companies in a transaction, right? So that's what that piece to the system did. And then the XRapid system, which allowed for the quick and fast transaction processing. So between those two, it created a platform that was very appetizing to clients and customers. So the one question everybody wants to know, how many XRP are out there? The current circulating supply is roughly 43.2 billion XRP tokens. And at the time of this filming, I know that I've been seeing these things for about 29 cents a token or 29 cents an XRP coin. And then, what does XRP stand for? This actually took me a little bit of time to find for you guys. But really, it doesn't stand for anything specific. The X is well, the XRP is just a code, just like you would have for a stock symbol or something like that. This is the symbol for this token or this coin. So the X though does delineate the fact that it is a crypto. So most of the cryptos are going to start with an X. That's just the way it is. I talked about lumens in another video. That was XLM. This is XRP. So that's kind of where the X starts. If you see those symbols, I believe almost every single time it's going to be one of the cryptos. So, but yeah, so now for the XRP price prediction, what I think is going to happen for 2019, 2020, 2025, or even 2030. And honestly, from my research, and I think it's pretty sound. It seems as though in 2019 the XRP is missing the mark. I know a lot of people thought it was going to grow way higher in 2019, and in fact, it's nowhere near where people even thought it was going to be. And I think. I think a lot of people are even calling for the fact that maybe they're just the bulls of the crypto market, but a lot of them were calling for, hey, XRP is going to be $1 by the end of 2019, and barring any big change or I don't see it really hitting $1, but by the time we hit 2020 here. So right now it's done a pretty solid job of just kind of stagnating at about 30 cents a token. So. But yeah, like as with any of these coins, guys, there's always going to be a ton of bullish investors out there, and this is an altcoin that at least I found seems to have a ton of bullish investors. There's always articles about XRP ready to roll, ready to roll. So I kind of take that with a grain of salt. You guys do your research, figure out your acceptable level of risk there, and see how you guys want to move forward with it. But yeah, so one of the other things that I guess is kind of let's say a negative, but maybe a detractor from this is that not only did it miss its mark of what a lot of people thought was going to be $1 by the time 2019 was over, but this year it slid. It used to be second behind Bitcoin. And now it slid to the third place, and Ethereum bumped up to second place. So there's a little bit of a change there. And but a lot of people still do believe in its value and the value of the Ripple platform. So just something to consider, something to think about here. So, but yeah, so I'm hoping personally, my goal is that we see some growth here in 2020. I'm hoping that it hits 50 cents. I don't know whether it will or not, but I'm really hoping that it hits at least 50 cents a token. That's kind of where I'm hedging my bets. And but because of that and because of my uncertainty, I'm definitely going to be doing my research to make sure that I know what I'm doing, and I'm either in when I want to be or I'm out when I don't. So but if it does go up to the 50 cents, it'll essentially, at least as far as I'm concerned, where I bought Ripple or where I bought XRP, 50 cents would be almost doubling my investment, which would be pretty nice. I'm not going to complain about that. So, but just personal opinion on this, guys. I apologize for reading off this thing, but there's so much here on this XRP token. But I'm still on the fence about this crypto. It's totally on my my ad list. Totally on my watch list. I'm definitely not going in any heavier than normal or than I currently have here. And I got to be honest, I want to see a little bit more of the market engagement before I really start. Hey, maybe I will consider upping it a little bit more. So so I want to see a little bit more market activity and stuff like that, and really I want my level of risk to basically be that, hey, this is a token that has a lot of that has a lot of movement to it, and that there's a lot of excitement about it. So, but yeah. So, and lastly, the question I get asked is should I invest in XRP? Honestly, guys, it's completely up to you. Like I say all the time, you have to go out and do your research. You have to be the steward of your dollar, and you're the only ones that can figure out what's right for you, what's wrong for you. I can't tell you that. If you're looking for me to tell you that, you got the wrong guy. I know what's right for me, and I know what my acceptable level of risk is. And that's how I invest. And I suggest that you guys do the research and find your level of risk and do the same. So, but yeah, so that's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great night here. I really love putting these crypto videos together. I really love doing the research, whether I invest in the tokens or the coins or not. This has been very interesting for me. This is definitely a new thing for me, so I really do like going through and figuring this stuff out. And when I do kind of get it figured out, I really do like putting these videos together and putting them together for you guys, something you can learn as well. So if there's any other coins that you guys are curious about, any other cryptos, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see if I can put a video together for it or for you on them. So as always, guys, happy investing. Hope you guys enjoy these videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.